This is your homework helper, Mrs. Anderson. Today I will help you with Lesson 9, Problem Solving Using the Four-Step Plan. Please have your homework page ready and let's begin. Let's look at this homework helper section to help us get started. Here I have Dana walks every day. Dana walks every day. She walked 3 miles on Tuesday, 3 miles on Wednesday, and 8 miles on Thursday. After Thursday's walk, she had walked a total of 21 miles for the week. How many miles did she walk on Monday? Okay, we're going to use the four-step formula. The four-step formula says the first thing we need to do is understand. Oh, there it is right there, understand. So what do we know? We know that Dana walked 3 miles on Tuesday. We know she walked 5 miles on Wednesday. And we know she walked 8 miles on Thursday. We also know that she walked a total of 21 miles. Okay, then the next part of the understand is what do we need to find out? Well, we need to find out how many miles did she walk on Monday. So I'll put a box around that section. Okay, here we go. The next part is we need to make a plan. Okay, well, I know that if I add these numbers up, it's going to get me closer to her total, so I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll add Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. I'll still need to figure out Monday. So I'm going to, we kind of did tables today, so I'm going to make it look like, kind of like a table, like we did it. She walked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then she had her total. Okay. So Monday we don't know about yet. I'm going to put a question mark. Tuesday she walked 3 miles. Wednesday she walked 5 miles. And Thursday she walked 8 miles for a total of 21. So when we add all of these numbers up, it needs to be 21. Well, that's going to be kind of hard to do. Well, let's add up what we can first. If I have 3 plus 5, that's going to give me 8, and 8 plus 8 is going to be 16. So this part here is 16. So I need to ask myself, what number plus 16 equals 21? Oh, kind of like this. We haven't, yeah, kind of like this. Now, that's kind of a hard thing to do. I could start on 16 and then count to 21. Or another thing I can do is just the opposite. Opposite operation. So I can do 21 minus 16 to get the answer. Okay, and I have an answer of 5. So you can see right here, this is what we did. 3 plus 5 plus 8 equaled 16. So we did 21 minus 16 is 5. So she walked 5 miles. Now the way that we can check it is I'm going to put this 5 right here. And now I'm going to add all these numbers up. If I do 5 plus 3, I get 8. 8 plus 5 is 13, and 13 plus 8 is 21. So I checked it and it worked out. All right, let's turn it over and work on the back. Number 1, the table shows the number of vehicles washed at a car wash fundraiser over the weekend. If there were a total of 94 vehicles, how many were washed on Saturday? This is exactly what we just did on the front side. We have 27 vehicles on Friday. We don't know how many on Saturday. We have 34 on Sunday, and our total is 94. So we need to add up all of these numbers to get to 94. Well, I don't know what this number is, so if I do 27 plus 34, I'll do that part first. Okay, now when I have the answer, I'm going to take this answer and I'll need to subtract it from 94. So I'll do 94 minus whatever this answer is, okay, would give me the answer of how many cars were washed on Saturday. So that will be the number that I can put there. All right, let's look at number 2. The volleyball team sold 16 items on the first day of a bake sale, 28 items the second day, and 12 items the last day. There were 4 items left that had not been purchased. How many total items were for sale at the bake sale? Well, I know there were 16 items the first day, 28 items the second day, 12 items the last day. Oh, and 4 items left over. So I need to, and what I need to know is how many excuse me, how many total items were for sale at the bake sale? Okay, we need to make a plan. The plan that I see that we can do is if we add up all of these numbers, then we'll know what the total was. And then I can check it by taking the total number and subtracting those numbers again. All right, let's look at number 3. Ricardo lost 6 golf balls while playing yesterday. He bought a box of 12 golf balls, then lost 4 on the course today. He now has 18 golf balls. How many golf balls did Ricardo have to begin with? Okay, we know he had 6 golf balls, and then we know that he got 12 more. If he bought a box, that's like adding, and then he lost 4. Oh, that's going to be like subtracting. And now he has 18. 18 is his total. All right, now how many did he begin with? So what we're going to do here is how many he started with. I'm going to call that B because that's what he's going to begin with. Okay, here's the number he started with, and we don't know what that number is. But he lost 6 golf balls, so we'll subtract 6 while he was playing yesterday. Then he bought a box of 12 golf balls, so that means he got 12 more. Then he lost 4 on the course, so that means he lost 4, and now he has 18. Okay, we're going to have to figure out what this answer is right here. Now, what I like to do is to go backwards. So I'm going to start with the 18, and I actually am just going to go backwards right down here until I get to the answer. But since I'm going backwards, I'm going to have to do the opposite operation. So we're going to do 18 instead of minus 4, we're going to plus 4. So 18 plus 4 is going to be 22. Now, this says plus 12. I need to do the opposite, so I'm going to take the 22 and subtract 12 this time. 10. Now it says minus 6, but I'm going backwards, so I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to add 6. And when I add that up, that will tell me how many he had at the beginning. So I have an answer of 16. So let's check it. If I have 16 and I subtract 6, that's going to give me 10. If I have 10 and I add 12, that will be 22. If I have 22 and I take away 4, that will give me 18, and that's what he ended up with. So I know that I got it right, and he started with 16. Okay, let's look at the next one. This one's a little bit different here. We have the distance between Cincinnati, Ohio, and Charlotte, North Carolina is about 336 miles. The distance between Cincinnati and Chicago, Illinois is about 247 miles. If Perry drove from Charlotte to Chicago by way of Cincinnati, we need to find the distance he drove. I'm going to set it up, and then you can work it out. Let's say that here's Cincinnati. I'm going to write C-I-N, Cincinnati, Ohio. That's where he started. Well, we know that from Cincinnati, Ohio to Charlotte, North Carolina, I'll come over here. This will be North Carolina, is 336 miles. Now we know if we go from Cincinnati to Chicago, it's going to be 247. I already have Cincinnati right here, and I'm just going to draw another line this way here. From Cincinnati to Chicago is 247 miles. Okay, that's what we know. Now we know that Perry started in North Carolina, Charlotte, and he went to Chicago, but he went to Cincinnati, and then he went to Chicago. So you need to find how far he went. All right, I'm going to move on to number 5. Addison earned $25 mowing her neighbor's lawn. Then she loaned her friend $18 and got $50 from her grandmother for her birthday. She now has $86. How much money did Addison have to begin with? Ah, that sounds exactly like this one. Okay, let's check what we know. We know she earned $25, so she got $25. We know she loaned her friend $18. That means she gave it away. She got $50. That's going to be plus for her birthday. And now she has 86, so that's going to be equals 86. How much did she begin with? I'm going to set this up exactly like I did number 3. She's beginning. We don't know how much she started with, but we know that she earned $25. So we can take B as our beginning. We can add $25. We know that she loaned her friend $18, so we're going to take 18 away. We know that she got $50 for her grandmother, so we can add 50. And we know that now she has $86. All right, since it's this first number that's missing, I'm going to work backwards. So I'm going to start here, and I need to do the opposite operation. So I'll do 86 minus 50. Then whatever that answer is, I'll plus 18, because I'm going to do the opposite. Then I'm going to minus 25, and that will tell me how much money she started with. Thanks for watching this homework helper video. If you have questions, feel free to ask me tomorrow at school.